Myself and Johnny Cash didn't start the Opry, and Elvis only played there once to polite applause. Testing 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1 1 2. Testing. Testing 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1 1 2. Testing.
That's right.
Testing.
One more time.
Testing.
Okay. Problem right now is this thing is quite a bit behind. From the Kaplan Athletic Center in Newburgh, New York, this is the Mount St. Mary College Athletics YouTube channel. This afternoon, the Mount women's basketball team hosts New Paltz. Hi, everybody. I'm Nikolai Busko. Connell Lambert will be along momentarily. Mount hasn't played in a week. The Knights scored the first 11 points here last Sunday, defeating Yeshiva 71-22, outscoring YU 44-5 in the middle quarters. The Knights again scored the first 11 points, 7 on steals. All 12 players played at least 10 minutes. Sarah Cash out of the way, 13 points, 12 rebounds. Erin LaFaro had 13 points, 5 rebounds. Margaret Trinkus, 8 points and 3 rebounds. New Paltz hasn't played recently either. Lost at Ithaca 8 days ago, 73-59. Only trailed 36-33 at the half, but never got any closer. Abby Korzakwinski scored 19 points, went 7 of 15 from the field, but only 5 of 14 from the line. New Paltz tried to forge ahead without injured All-American honorable mention Brianna Fitzgerald. She averaged 19 points per game last season. Mount will start Trinkus, Love, Petrie, Guglielmo, and the aforementioned Erin LaFaro. For New Paltz, again, no Fitzgerald. They've got Sabatino, Vanderzee, Bono, Carter, and Korzakwinski, who's being asked to do a lot in the absence of Fitzgerald. Bit of a conversation right now involving Marion Dietz, the Mount head coach, graduated from New Paltz in 2020. In her second year at Mount St. Mary, graduated from New Paltz as the program's second all-time leading scorer, which meant that she played for James Seward, who is in his 18th season with the Hawks. And we've got a slight delay here. I don't know if they goofed on the starting lineup. And if so, I believe that's a technical foul out of the gate. Okay, so how many bingo cards you got, Colin? Are you all put in the shredder right now? This is, I've never seen this before.
Yeah, I've also never seen this before. I'm not sure what's going on, but if they mess up their starting lineup.
It's not hockey where they play shorthanded the first 2 minutes. I guess we're grateful for that. And putting his hands out like he's giving a sermon. Well, it is Sunday, is Seward. I think we're good to go. Wait a minute. Just when I thought we were good to go. One of the officials having one final conversation with Seward. This might be the longest that Sandstorm has ever played in this building before the start of a game. Opening tip goes off the hand of Petrie and rolls out of the end zone for a touchback. It'll stay with New Paltz. Again, Mount trying to build on something from last year. Went 18-9 last year in Dietz' first season in charge. Out of the gate for 3. Beautiful shot from the left corner by Sabatina. As the Hawks will press, Love tries to carry it in. Looking for help. Good defending right now by Sabatino. Able to get it in for Guglielmo. Petrie. Pirouettes got it in for Love. Long pass cross court. Elizabeth LaFaro let it go. Did not find its way through, and so New Paltz comes back with it quickly. Bono. She'll back out. Wide open for 3, now to make was Carter. It's spilled, but it's picked up by Guglielmo. And so, the Knights will come back with it. Love. LaFaro hangs on to it. Took an extra step or two, couldn't get it to drop, and so New Paltz will come back with it. Sabatino. Pass is blocked away by Trinkus, who's able to get a paw on that mouse and shoot it aside. Guglielmo. Love. Petrie tries to get a step on Sabatino. Trinkus. Guglielmo doesn't shoot. Wise decision. Scoops it in, and Mount is on the board. Sabatino. Got it back. Doesn't shoot. Looks for an opening, and she's able to put off the window and in. Good decision by Sabatino. It's 5-2. Nearly 2 minutes into this one. Elizabeth LaFaro. Guglielmo. LaFaro with it. No foul call. Tremendous pressure was put on by Korzakwinski, and now a foul's going to be called against Mount. Looks like he swings against Louis LaFaro. First foul for either team in this game. 2:04 in, 5-2. New Paltz in front. Wide open for three, and just missing was Bottle. Rebound was picked up by Trinkus, able to stay in play. That'll be carried back by Love. Trying to have Carter turned around. Rotated well for Petrie. Petrie. Trinkus. Back for Petrie for three. Boom! Lauren Petrie nails that one, and it's 5-5. She has found her stroke early. Walking back in it with Sabatino. Will she respond? No, she got it off the front of the rim. Rebound corralled by Guglielmo. And so Mount will come back with it quickly. Love. Humpty Dumpty finds favor with the Knights as they have their first lead of the ball game. Korzakwinski ultimately goes to the left side. And this one's off the front of the rim from Carter, but a big offensive rebound there. Not able to get the shot to go was Korzakwinski, but she'll go to the line. 3:20 gone here in the opening quarter. 7-5 Mount. Early thoughts, Mr. Lambert.
I mean, both teams looking decent, looking pretty good on offense. Great passing from both sides. Just got to get those early mistakes out of the way.
Korzakwinski makes the first one. Again, being asked to do a lot with Brianna Fitzgerald not able to play. Second one is a bit short. It's volleyed, not for serve, and able to corral the loose kitten and keep it going is Guglielmo. Good movement. Shift it back on the far side of Cave. Petrie. Now for Donato. Donato looks for space. Finds some. Heaves up a bit too strong. Got her own rebound. Looks to get out of the paint. She does. Otherwise, that might have been 3 seconds. High off the glass and in. Angelina Donato did that all by herself. It's now 9-6 Mount. Bit of a press here from Mount, but New Paltz able to get it through. But this one goes off the foot of Elizabeth LaFaro, or perhaps off of Korzakwinski herself. And so the Knights will go back to work. Donato. Guglielmo. Now for Petrie. Donato. Looks to get through a couple of tall trees. Can't get the high glass bounce this time. And New Paltz will be able to come away with it. Vanderzee. Long pass across. As able to get through as Carter. That was a bit too easy, I think, and so the margin is now back to 1. Shifted in front, tremendous pass, not able to finish was Trinkus. No foul call, play comes back the other way. Carter was able to carry it in, got it back after a couple of fire hydrants, couldn't make the catch, and it's busted up, brought back now by Guglielmo. Was looking for Elizabeth LaFaro, but instead, the Hawks able to come up big on defense, and will get it back. Midway through the first quarter, 9-8, Knights in front. Korzakwinski. Vanderzee. Long toss across the court. Carter off the front of the rim. Got her own board. Korzakwinski looks to drive her way through, and they say that she walked with it. As doing a great job among those defending for Donato. Big stand there by Mount. This one's chucked into Phelan, who's into the game now. Now for Donato. Donato will step back, doesn't shoot, wise decision. Got it in for Erin LaFaro. She goes around the mulberry bush, can't get it to go, but she'll go to the line and shoot 2. For someone who's big, she's got good feet, doesn't she?
Yes, sir.
Does not make the first one. Early returns. Mount is 4 of 9 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. That belongs to Petrie. New Paltz is 3 of 9 for the field, 1 of 5 from 3. That 3 belonged to Sabatino. LaFaro makes the second, 10-8 the score. As quick ball moved again for New Paltz. Off the high glass and in. It was an odd angle, but able to get that one in was Malman. She's into the game now. A press, forced to trouble. Here comes Malman again. Malman can't score, but she'll go to the line, and the foul will be on Donato. That is Donato's first. Team third from out here with 3:50 left in the first quarter. Malman makes the first, and New Paltz has the lead again. She eats her veggies, made them both. New Paltz will press again, but this time Mount does better with it. As Phelan keeps it going, was able to toe that midcourt stripe. Donato into the corner now. Cashin cashes in. Sarah Cashin for the left corner. Did they only give her a 2 there?
I believe her foot was over the line, yes.
You might have had a better look at that than I did. 12-12 the score, 3:22 left here in the opening quarter. Shifted back, is trying to go through his Malman, but they call her for steps. It's New Paltz. Not the first time they've done that. I think being a little bit too quick there for themselves. Again, they're without their star player here, Brianna Fitzgerald. Always curious to see how a team will evolve when they're missing such a big part of their offense from last year. Fitzgerald averaged 19 points per game. Phelan. On her is Carter. Lost it. Got it back. Was looking for Donato, and somehow Donato got it back anyway. LaFaro spins, got it in. Aaron LaFaro. What a good kiss off the high glass, and Mount regains the lead. LaFaro with her first bucket of the ball game. New Paltz trying to be steady here. Vanderzee off the glass, can't make it, but the rebound is put back through. Korzakwinski gets the job done. This one's knocked away with 2:27 left here in the first quarter. Score is tied at 14. Do you feel like Mount is doing a good enough job trying to transfer the ball through the New Paltz press?
New Paltz defensive pressure has definitely been great so far. Mount's got to do a better job of getting through that defensive pressure, get some easy looks.
Donato has it deflected. Good defending again by the Hawks, and they'll come back with it quickly. Good distribution made by Bonnell. And turns it an easy bucket down the other end. As doing a good job of getting it in with Malman. So the score is now 16-14 New Paltz. Cashin, top of the key for LaFaro. Lets it go off the front of the rim. But a big offensive rebound by Cashin. Couldn't put it back up properly. And New Paltz will come back with it quickly. Quick pass, and inside it came. Vanderzee. And put that one in. New Paltz now up by 4. Their largest lead in the ball game. Love. Scoops it, but can't find the rim. And so the Hawks will come back quickly. Wittenbauer looks for a lane. Defers instead of the corner. Wide open 3. In and out. Rebounds pulled down. Blocked away. Tremendous defending by Donato. Great basketball all around as we approach the final of the play here in the first quarter. Guglielmo. Swept back. LaFaro. She gets hacked. She'll go to the line. This one is on Wittenbauer. That is her first, team second. 56.8 is left here in the quarter. Aaron LaFar will go to the line to shoot 2. It's 1 of 2 from the line today. Makes the first one. Mount shooting 6 of 14 from the field. New Paltz 7 of 16 from the field. Rebounds are 10-8 New Paltz, 4-2 offensively for New Paltz, so they've had a couple more opportunities. LaFaro makes them both. Total points in the paint, New Paltz with 10, Mount with 8. Not much separation right now. 2-point game, 50 seconds left, and New Paltz with possession. Just trying to mind the store right now. Vanderzee has her pass deflected, but ultimately got to Wittenbauer anyway. Looking back for Vanderzee, and it's going to be too hot to handle out of bounds. Mount doesn't have to hurry up here, right? They've got plenty of time.
Yes, they've still got 35 seconds on the clock, so they have plenty of time to set up their offense.
So a full possession here for Mount towards the end of the quarter. LaFaro trying to get inside. She did. Cashin put it back off the rim, but she draws contact. She'll go to the line with 19.1 left. And it's the second on Wittenbauer. Team third. As going to the line will be Cashin. First one does not want to go in. Cashin now 4 out of 7 for the season for the line. This one's a bit too strong, and New Paltz will pull it down. Shot clock is off here at the end of the first quarter. Wittenbauer. Bono. Vanderzee, 7 left in the quarter. Inside of Kane. Vanderzee can't get it to fall. Put back. No! Time runs out here in the first quarter. New Paltz and Mount both play hard. Doesn't have to be pretty. The shots just have to go in. New Paltz in front of Mount by a score of 18-16. So far, leading the building, well, we've got 2 players, 1 for each team. Julia Sabatino has 5 points for the Hawks. Is 2 of 4 for the field, 1 of 2 from 3. 2 rebounds and a steal. For Mount, it is Aaron LaFaro, 5 points. 1 of 2 from the field, 3 of 4 from the line. So she's getting to the line. So what did you like for both teams in that first quarter, and what did you not like, Colin?
For both teams, it's been a pretty equal game so far, I feel like, for both teams. Passing's been great for both sides. Just got to do a better job of getting open looks. Defense has been great on both sides. Both teams just have to do a better job of settling in.
Is that a byproduct of it just still being early this season? We're trying to be mindful that it's a couple of days after Thanksgiving. Neither team has played recently. Again, Mount only played here last Sunday, then took a break. New Paltz lost to Ithaca 8 days ago. Did you get a sense maybe both teams had a little bit of rust there in the early 10 minutes?
Yeah, that definitely showed. Both teams haven't played in over a week, so some shots that normally would go for both teams in other games are not falling right now.
Mount St. Mary opened with a loss to Skidmore, also has one over Farmingdale, so they're 2-0 the Skyline already. They went 18-9 last year, 17-3 the Skyline, lost to UMSV in the semifinals, and then lost to Baruch in the ECACs. New Paltz, they're looking for their first win, have also lost at SJLI and at Vassar, went 25-4 last year, 17-1 in the SUNY, won the league title, reached the second round of the NCAAs. This is the Hawks' final year in the SUNY, by the way. They'll move to the NJAC next year. If you know anything about upstate New York, New Paltz will certainly save on gas money. Straightaway 3 for Love does not find its way down, and so it'll be brought back by New Paltz. Here comes Sabatino. Did she step on the baseline? Yes, she did. And so it'll go back to Mount here early in the second quarter. So Mount will carry it back in. Love will take control here. Shift it back to her. Right now, the Hawks just try to be patient defensively as the Knights looking for an opening. Taking a shot and making it as cash in. It's only a 2. I didn't expect to let it go from there. But it works, and the game is tied at 18. Sabatino, links left, turns right. Hooks it back. Extra wide trailer open for 3 and bury it like a dog with a bone in the backyard is Bonnell. No, pardon me, it was actually Carter. Shift it back for Love. Calls out a play by tugging her shirt. Elizabeth LaFaro. Hook down for Cashin. LaFaro gets it back for 3. This one misses the boat, and it's going to be pulled around again by the Hawks. Here comes Vanderzee. And that ball's going to miss everybody, go back to the Knights. Both teams guilty right now, maybe trying too hard or maybe playing too quickly.
It almost feels like the Knights are coming off that huge win about a week ago. That are in a bit of a slump right now, offensively.
That was the game they're supposed to win, but do you think the margin of victory and how easy it was may have led them to false insecurity?
That's what I believe so, yes.
Still early in the season, Love. Back for Cashin. Love again. Tries to curl her way through. Good defending again by the Hawks, as it's brought back now by Sabatino. Sabatino does it herself, but can't finish. Ball is loose, kick back out. Long 3 off the front of the rim, and it's pulled down again by the Knights. It's taken by Trinkus. The press continues. Trinkus in now for Guglielmo for safekeeping. Love will not shoot from Caitlin Clark territory. Wise decision, because only Caitlin Clark can do that. LaFaro, and they caught it the other way. Elizabeth LaFaro put down the shoulder, and, well, if she's trying to get into the end zone, that's one thing. We don't play that way here, unfortunately, in basketball. She picks up the foul. So with 7:16 left in the opening half, 21-18, New Paltz in front. And it looks like somebody is tying her shoe. This is not Back to the Future 2, where they have power laces. Been 9 years since supposedly they were supposed to be available, and that didn't happen. So Sabatino gets back rolling, ties her shoes, and knocks down a 3. I got to tie my shoes more often now. Love brings it back. Trinkus. Check out for Guglielmo for 3. This one's a bit too long. And it's pulled down by the Hawks again. Here comes Vanderzee. Able to escape. Petrie, timeout, Mount. It looks like it'll be a 30-second variety. New Paltz able to caught a bit of a run here in the second quarter. Largest lead of the ball game. The Hawks lead Mount by a score of 26-18. Sabatino now has 8 points for New Paltz. She leads the building, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. Mount St. Mary College will host its final open house of the semester next Sunday. The day will include an MSMC Athletics open house from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock here at the Kaplan Athletic Center. This will allow prospective student athletes to meet MSMC head coaches, staff, and potential future teammates. To register, visit msmcknights.com and find a release with the QR code. Did you attend one of those open houses on your way here, Colin?
I did, yes.
What did you take away from that experience? Did it help you make a decision?
I would say so, yes. It definitely helped me progress better as a professional.
And this one's off the window by Trinkus. Finish your thoughts, sir?
I definitely think open houses are a great way to learn from people who have more experience.
And we got a tie up here. It'll go back to New Paltz. So again, that's next Sunday from 1 to 3. 19 on the timer, 6:15 left in the opening half. As Mount trying to put a dent in this New Paltz lead. Sabatino. Foul line it came for, well, we got a whistle, and a foul's going to be called against Mount. It'll be on the floor. It's going to be against Trinkus. That is her second. Team second here in the second quarter. In it came, but out of the hands, I think, of Korsawinski. And brought back now by Mount. Forced pass, and I think a lucky break for the Knights as there'll be a foul called against the Hawks here. Looks like against Vanderzee. That is the team's first for Vanderzee. That is her first of the ball game. Erin LaFaro. Hook back now for Donato. Love will control. Back for LaFaro. She is stuffed, but wait a minute, a foul is called. It'll be against Korsawinski. Or is it against Vanderzee, pardon me? I think it's against Korsawinski. She had her palms out like she was giving a sermon. And James Seward, who thinks he's a mime, is explaining to the referee why that should not have been a foul call. Meanwhile, nailing her first foul shot is Erin LaFaro. She now has 6 points. 4 of 5 from the line. Humpty Dumpty does not find favor with her there, and so New Paltz come back with it up by a handful. Sabatino. A bit too hard, and so it'll be run back now by Love. Donato. Love as they break the press pretty well. But that pass out of some hands. Recovered, though, by Guglielmo. Switch now for Petrie. Petrie. LaFaro. Can't get it to drop, and so New Paltz will recover. Bonnell. Now for Korsawinski. Korsawinski gets it back. A step. No, the ball had too much English on it. And so Mount will come away with it. Donato looks for help. Didn't take any. There really wasn't much available, and so New Paltz will bring it back. Sabatino will settle things down. Ham will get him to check in for New Paltz. Couple of good steps, and able to finish was Korsawinski. Big offensive rebound again for the Hawks. For 3. Off the rim twice from Sabatino, but pulled down by Erin LaFaro. Quickly transition. Petrie. Guglielmo. Donato. Petrie tries to get closer. And they're calling it the other way. Did she put down the shoulder?
I don't believe she put down the shoulder. It almost looked like a nice acting job by New Paltz.
Yes, those exist. That's the first foul against Petrie in the ball game. Third team foul against Mount with 4:14 left in the opening half. Here in the second quarter, New Paltz is 3 of 9 for the field. Mount is 2 of 7. Rebounds for the game are 19-13 New Paltz, offensively 6-2. But second chance points are only 3-2 New Paltz. So they haven't made the most of their opportunities, the Hawks, and that's something I think the Knights are grateful for right now. Bonnell got it back. Lets it fly. In and out. And Mount will take care of it as Guglielmo worked it back for Love. Love around some cones. Still has it with the left. Can't finish. And it'll be brought back by the Hawks. Bonnell gets it back, does not shoot it. Korsawinski off the glass and in. Korsawinski, who again has to carry the load with the absence of Fitzgerald, now has 5 points. Also has 4 rebounds. Margin back to 7. Guglielmo can't get it to go in. And New Paltz again crashing the boards, limiting the second chance opportunities for Mount. Here comes Bonnell. Bonnell swatted away as getting rid of it was Petrie. So 20 left on the timer, 3:15 left in the opening half. New Paltz in front by 7. They've led by as many as 8. And Sabatino rings the doorbell. She'll come back in. Out comes Mulman. Sabatino gives a Cisco and Ebert play. Had her thumb up. This one is stuffed by Love. Kick back out for 3. This one's a bit too strong. Nobody's pumping the brakes right now. Ball is held. Or is there a foul on the play? I thought I only saw one arm go in the air. It's a foul against Donato. And that is a break for New Paltz because I think a held ball was coming and would have gone back to Mount. Safe to say all the breaks are starting to add up in favor of the Hawks right now?
Yeah, I'd say so. The Knights really got to find some opportunities here to develop their offense.
4th team foul against Mount here in the second. Second personal on Donato. As this one is let loose by Bonnell, it goes off the top of the backboard, then the shot clock. The shot clock is not part of the game, so it'll go back to Mount. Donato trying to fight away upstream against the current. Cashin for Love. Petrie back to Love. Saying hello was Mullen. Letting it go for 3 and burying it is Donato. The Knights have a pulse. They're down by 4 with 2.5 left in the opening half. No shot, wise decision. Except that I think her brain and feet were crossed up. That's going to be a travel against Carter. That was interesting to say the least. Donato retrieves it, has to get rid of it, and remarkably it's saved by Guglielmo. Now Donato can't finish that crazy play with a 3. If she put that shot in, she would have said, I did not plan any of that. I couldn't do it again if I tried. Korsakwinski got it back. Looks to shake and bake. Can't get Humpty Dumpty to cooperate. Kick out for 3. That one's a bit too strong. And the rebound comes back out for Love, who looks to get rid of it. She does. We've got a pile up. But possession secured by Mount. Wide open, Guglielmo for 3. Overshot it. And the ball goes through everybody. It's rolling and rolling and rolling. Out of the end zone for a touchback. 1:28 left in the first half. 28-24. New Paltz in front. You said find the offense. I think that time they tried to do too much, like pressing all the buttons in the elevator.
Yeah. The Knights really got to develop on some of these missed opportunities from the Hawks.
Korsakwinski will back to the line. This one is going to be against Cashin. That is her first personal, but it's 5 for Mount here in the second. Korsakwinski a bit too long. 5 points to a 5 for the field. Now 1 of 3 from the line. 5 rebounds, 1 assist. That ball is being awfully stubborn right now. It did not get enough cranberry sauce on Thursday. Mount back with it. Pass is telegraphed. And they're saying it went off of Guglielmo last. Turnover back for New Paltz. Turnovers now 9 apiece for each team. Sabatino looks for help. Rotated back to left side for 3. And that one goes in. I think that was Caitlin Mulder let that one fly. And this will stay with Mount. 31-24. New Paltz in front. 53.8 left in the opening half. It'll still be Mount's ball with 24 on the timer. So that's Mullen's first bucket of the game. 7 players for New Paltz have scored. 7 players for Mount have scored. Trying to score was Guglielmo, could not. Down they all go. Ball is held and will stay with Mount. As recording a standing 8 was Sabatino. And the near side official, like a good banker, offers a fresh 20. Petrie, now for Love. Letting it go was Cashin, can't get it to go in. Slight difference between game and shot right now for New Paltz. Seward communicates with Sabatino. He can only go so far. He can't jump on the court, but his voice carried quite a bit to Sabatino. Sabatino worked it back now. Carter for 3, off the front of the rim. Pulled down by Cashin. New Paltz has a couple of fouls to give. Meanwhile, this one is going to be high and will not make the grade from Donato. New Paltz, it wasn't pretty. Only shot 27.8% for the quarter. Mount shot 21.4% for the quarter. What was the difference, you think, in that second quarter between the two teams, Colin?
I feel that New Paltz did a slightly better job of managing the missed opportunities from the Knights side, and that's why I feel like they're in the lead right now.
31-24, New Paltz in front. We'll be back for the second half. This is the Mount St. Mary College Athletics YouTube channel. Welcome back to Kaplan Gym here on the Mount St. Mary College Athletics YouTube channel. Along with Colin Lambert, I'm Nikolai Busko. New Paltz in front of Mount. 31-24 to start the second half. Both teams, I think, could use some improvement with their shooting. New Paltz 33%, Mount 32%. What can both teams do better in offense?
Ball movement would probably be the first thing, I would say.
As New Paltz will get control of it to start the second half, but they give it right away, and so Mount will get it back. So ball movement is the big thing that you see with both teams. Here's the other thing. Rebounds, total rebounds for the game. New Paltz has 28, Mount has 19. Offensive rebounds, 10-3 New Paltz. As I just went go for three and overshooting a bit was Cashin. Good rebound there by New Paltz. What can Mount do better defensively to limit those offensive rebounds? Not like one team has a huge height advantage over the other.
I would say almost more aggression, more effort in the box and on the boards for the Knights.
Down goes Cashin, but it'll stay with Mount after a long toss by Donato. If there's an NFL team needs a quarterback, give her a call. Donato. Out for Aaron LaFaro. Ultimately comes back to Donato. LaFaro spins with the left. Boom! Aaron LaFaro moves the field. She now has 8. Margin is 5. Opening minute, second half.
And that's where LaFaro lives. She lives in the paint.
Letting this one go for 3 is Sabatino. She says, take that. Sabatino now at 11. Margin is 8. Largest of the day. Donato. LaFaro. Letting that one go, and missing badly was Cashin. And we've got a held ball. It'll stay with Mount. Ball movement is one thing. Can both teams benefit from better shot selection?
I'd say so. It seems to be a lot of both teams are looking to be in the paint more. So maybe some scheming, some outside shots for both teams would be more ideal.
Donato able to get the friendly roll. She gets that one down. She now has 7. Margin is back to 6. Vanderzee. Yes. Hannah Vanderzee kisses the glass. She has 6. Margin back to 8. 8 minutes left here in the third. Petrie. Cashin. Trying to back her way in. Spins. No, but she draws contact and will go to the line. This one's going to be against Vanderzee. That is her third. Team first here in the third quarter.
And that is one thing the Knights have done well in this game. They've been able to get to the line.
They are 4 of 8 as a team right now in this game. Cashin makes the first. She now has 5 points today, 2 of 7 from the field with 2 rebounds. Aaron LaFaro leads Mount with 8. Makes the second. Julia Sabatino leaves the building. She has 11 for New Paltz. Here she comes. Defers. Gets it back. Doesn't let it go yet. Kept to the outside by Trinkus. Like this one flying, just missing to the left was Carter. It's spilled and a battle, and they're going to call a foul, I think, on Petrie because she got, I think, an arm around the leg. Good pursuit by Wittenbauer there to force the issue.
And there's some of that effort I was talking about from the Knights on defense.
So that's an upgrade from what we saw in the first half.
I would definitely say so, yes.
Can we safely say that the rust is gone? We can't make an excuse for that anymore for either team.
No, now we're in the second half. This is where you really put up your shutout.
A great distribution by Wittenbauer to Sabatino as she's back on the scoreboard again. LaFaro. Got it for Petrie. Petrie changed her mind and her hands did not listen to the line. Brought back by Sabatino. Great play made by Trinkus to deflect that one away, otherwise that would have been a gimme. It'll stay with the Hawks. Guglielmo comes back in. Out comes Cashin.
The Knights definitely looking much better defensively so far.
Bono. Yes! Sophia Bono drains that one. She now has 8. She's only 3 of 11 from the field, but she's taken a lot of low percentage shots today. Trinkus. Love. Down goes Lafaro. Play continues. It squirts out now for Petrie. Petrie looking for help. Love looks to carry way through. Can't get it to go in. A scramble is won by Wittenbauer. And some good defending by Sabatino to force a less than ideal shot. Pass deflected as Bono probably should have taken that one herself. Foul line for Wittenbauer. Yes, she'll make that all day. Wittenbauer now with 4. Largest lead of the game is 13 as the Hawks. Even though Mount looks better than he did in the first half. Not able to get any traction, and that time LaFaro gets whistled for steps.
And the Knights got to try to control these missed opportunities here on offense.
Are they trying too hard now? We know that they're trailing and there's some urgency, but are they trying too much now, maybe being a little bit too fast?
I'd say so. They got to try to slow down their offense, get some high percentage shots.
Like that one from Abby Korzakwinski. She now has 7. The press, and they're going to call a blocking foul. This one's going to be against Carter. No, pardon me, it's going to be against Bono.
And New Paltz taking advantage of these missed opportunities with that press.
Timeout called by Mount, as I think right now Marion Dietz realizes that if something doesn't change in a hurry, this game will get away from them entirely. New Paltz off to a good start here in the third quarter, leading Mount by a score of 45-30. This marks the Skyline Conference's 35th year of operation and now conducts championships in 19 sports. More information on the conference, visit SkylineConference.org. Again, SkylineConference.org. Early returns here in the third quarter. New Paltz, 6 of 8 from the field. Mount, just 2 of 6. For the game, rebounds. New Paltz with 31, Mount with 22, 11-5 offensive. Turnovers, 11-11. Mount has scored 21 points from its bench to this one compared to 11 for New Paltz. Points off turnovers. This is a big deal. 11 turnovers for each team. New Paltz with 15. Mount with 8. Is points off turnovers the most underrated stat in all of basketball?
That's an interesting one. I would say it's up there as pretty underrated because getting turnovers can be a pretty big game changer and a big swing of momentum for either side.
It comes now for Guglielmo. Love. Even if it's just a 2, Mount needs to score this possession. Just get the blood flowing again. Guglielmo has it swatted away. Sabatino defending as well. She's playing well at both ends of the court right now. Sabatino leads the building with 13 points. She has committed 3 turnovers, but she's probably forced at least 3 as well. Elizabeth Lafaro. Now for Guglielmo. Looks for help. Back for Love. Lafaro lets it go. Boom! Elizabeth Lafaro does get some juice flowing again. That's her first bucket of the ball game. Margin back to 12. Cuts quickly for Bono. Wittenbauer does not shoot yet. Takes a mighty jump, and they whistle a foul. The foul will be against, is that Hughes? Kate Hughes is into the game now for the first time today. So after playing hopscotch, going to 2 from the line will be Wittenbauer. Makes the first. For those unfamiliar with Kate Hughes' story, missed last season, at least most of it, with an injury. Came back this year. It's safe to say that nobody on the court is more thankful to play in this game right now than Kate Hughes.
I would say so, definitely, yes.
Love. Back it came on the far side as Mount just looking to put the ball in the hoop and go from there. Donato from 12 has it partially blocked. And taking it is now Korsakwinski, who continues to do what is necessary. Letting it go for three and draining it is Carter. Sierra Carter. A smooth stroke. That's her first bucket of the game, and suddenly everything's going in for New Paltz. 50-33. What did James Seward say during halftime?
Probably emphasized more pressure on the defensive side, which they've definitely shown so far, and a lack of urgency on the offensive side.
Whatever he did say, I want it on my mantle at home, because whatever it is, it has worked out quite well. Foul is on Carter.
Yes, it has.
That is her first. Team third for New Paltz with 4:13 left here in the third. Elizabeth LaFaro. Got it for Hughes. LaFaro. For Hughes. Kick out for three. This one's short from Guglielmo. And it's picked back up by New Paltz. Very few second chances for Mount right now. Bono for three. Boom! She made that from Rhinebeck. Margin is now 20. A totally different team in blue here in the second half. Love runs out of real estate. Ultimately came to cash it. Yes!
The Knights have been able to get some high percentage looks. They just got to be able to convert on them to get back into this game.
They only gave her a two. She might have had a shoelace on the line. The cash-in back on the board here. Sabatino. Bono. Sabatino. Looks for space. Bono again. This one's off the front of the rim. She's human after all. Elizabeth LaFaro looks for an opening. Pulls up and gets it in. Now has 5. Margin is 16. Under 3 to go here in the third. And that one's going to be a bit too long from Bono. Rebounded. Put back up, and Humpty Dumpty gives a wink as he falls off the wall from Sabatino. She's his favorite right now. She's got 15. Love. Now for LaFaro. In it came to cash it. In and out. Hughes gets the rebound. Quinn will let it go. Boom! The mighty Quinn trying to will Mount closer. Sierra Quinn with her first points of the ball game. 55-40. Hawks still in front, coming about 2 minutes left here in the third.
And the Mount needs much more pressure on the boards if they want a chance to come back into this.
Are they at least in the right position? Is it simply pressure and aggression the problem right now?
I would say New Paltz is just, they've definitely been shooting the ball much better in this second half.
Like
as I
that.
say right there.
Wittenbauer. She has 8. She hasn't missed a shot yet today. LaFaro. Elizabeth LaFaro. Teardrop. No, can't get that one to go in. It's pulled down quickly by Carter. Advanced as the Hawks. Not taking her foot off the gas pedal. Bono. On her is Quinn. Sabatino. Vanderzee. Bono. Sabatino. This one's deflected away by Quinn. 6 left in the timer. 1:04 left in the third. We got a line change coming. Trinkus comes back in from out. So does Donato. I think Patrie's back in too. Mulman back in for New Paltz. And a foul is called on Trinkus.
A little bit too much effort there.
Korsakwinski hit the deck. She'll go to the line. And no, wait a second. Actually, as I said, the foul's on Donato. I apologize. It'll be on Donato. That's her third. Non-shooting foul. Each team with 3 here in the third. And this one goes off. Not of a foot, but off the hand of Korsakwinski.
And that's just another one of those missed opportunities for New Paltz that the Knights now have to take advantage of.
Donato is doubled. I mean, somebody has to be open. Briefly was Cashin, but she can't hang on to it, and New Paltz will come back once more. Sabatino. They call her for double dribbling. 40.9 is left here in the third. New Paltz up by 17. They've led by as many as 20. Sabatino is 15. She's 6-11 from the field. 3 of 5 from 3. 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals. Donato hangs on to it. Quinn. Cashin. 15 on the timer. They've got time. Trinkus. Petrie. Looking for space. Has it deflected away. New Paltz coming up big defensively again. Shot clock is off. But able to beat everybody down court is Korsakwinski. Mount must hurry. Donato. Trinkus lets it fly. Off the front of the rim. Time expires. A lot happened in that third quarter for New Paltz that was good. But I think if Dietz is going to complain about something, that last bucket at the end of the third quarter where Korsakwinski beat everybody down following missed shots. I think it may not be lungs at this point. The gears may not be turning as much as they were in the first half because New Paltz just had an answer for everything Mount had in that third quarter.
Yeah, it definitely seems that the Mount is almost trying a little bit too hard, and that seems to be what's causing New Paltz to sort of take this game away.
Third quarter numbers. New Paltz 11 of 15, 4 of 8 for 3. So it's not just the 3 ball. They're working for good shots in the paint, and right now New Paltz has 24 points in the paint to 14 for Mount. Is it a missed assignment, or is it just clever, careful, patient ball handling by New Paltz right now?
Yeah, New Paltz has definitely been much more clean on the offensive end. They found great open threes, great open looks inside the paint and around the paint. Almost just overall much better offensive showing from New Paltz compared to that first half.
Mount was 6 of 15 from the floor in the third quarter, 2 of 4 from 3. Is it perhaps time to simplify the offense a little bit if you're Mount? Just simplifying the offense, maybe not slowing it down, keeping the speed of the game because New Paltz is on defensively, but maybe just simplification at this point.
Yeah, when you're down this much, you definitely want to up the tempo of the Mount. Definitely wants to up the tempo of their offense and try to see if they can make something work.
Here's one piece of good news for Mount. In the third quarter, they actually went ahead of New Paltz for second chance points. It's now 9-7. So they are taking advantage of some of the opportunities, but much more is needed by the Knights here if they want to make a game of it late here. And it came again, and beautifully done by Korsakwinski. She now has 11. She's 5 of 8 from the field, and the margin is now the largest of the day at 21. Donato keeps it going. Rainbows it in. Angelina Donato gets a couple back. She now has 9. Has 4 rebounds and 3 assists today as well. Meanwhile, coming down the other way, New Paltz. Quick strike. As this one's put on by Vanderzee. Loose again. Korsakwinski able to corral it. Sabatino. Bit of a late call, but there was contact. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. This one will be against Donato. That is Donato's 4th. First one of 4 today. And a line change by Mount here. Just trying to get some fresh horses out there. Sabatino misses the first one. First trip to the line today. 15 points, 6 of 11 for the field, 3 of 5 from 3. 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals. If they keep her out there and they have a good fourth quarter, she gets a triple-double. But 1, they're up by a bunch, and 2, a lot has to go your way. Hughes. Blinks left, turns right. A bit short, and it's pulled down by Vanderzee.
The Knights definitely got to do a better job right now of finding more high percentage looks if they can.
Carter can't get it to go, but Korzakwinski draws contact, and she'll go to the line. This one's on Phelan. No, pardon me, it's on Elizabeth LaFaro. That is her 13th second here in the fourth for Mount. Abby Korzakwinski has found favor with Humpty Dumpty today. Now has 12 points. That one does not go in. And they say it stays with New Paltz. The official under the basket set off of Hughes. And right now, nothing going the Knights' way.
No, it is not.
Shifted now for Vanderzee. Gets the friendly rolling in. Everything's going in right now for New Paltz. Elizabeth LaFaro has a lane. Can't finish. And New Paltz will bring it right back. That has to be a gimme. And I think a few of those have finally added up a little bit for Mount against them today. Korzakwinski shuffles it inside. Not able to get off the shot she wanted was Vanderzee, but it looks like she'll go to the line. And with 8:07 still left in this fourth quarter, that is the third foul on Mount St. Mary. That is the fourth on Elizabeth LaFaro. Vanderzee gets that one down and easy. She now has 12 points. She's 5 of 6 from the field with 5 rebounds, 1 steal and 2 blocks. Like Neapolitan ice cream, we'll learn everything today from her. Phelan, wait a minute. Something happened away from the play. This one's going to be against Korzakwinski. That's her second. Team first for New Paltz here in the fourth with 7:54 left. And when the officials just checking to make sure that the arithmetic is correct. Let's see. Plus this, minus that. Carry the 2. Your major is sport management, we point out, Colin. When's the last time you took a math course?
My freshman year was the last time I took a math course.
Was it a core requirement or was it just for the heck of it?
It was a core requirement.
Okay, so after one math course, they said, okay, you've proven yourself. Get back to work. I took pre-calculus in high school, then had Calculus 1 at Ithaca in 1999. After 3 days, I said, I've got 21 credits. What the heck am I doing? I'm going to drop 4. See you later. Vanderzee got around everybody and floats that one in. She's got 14. Hannah Vanderzee's been great here in the second half.
Everything is going New Paltz's way right now.
This one is going to be against Erin LaFaro. Nothing is going right now for Mount, and that's just putting it. That's speaking the plain truth. Here in the second half, New Paltz for the field, 15 of 20. Math, they're shooting 75% from the field in the second half. And that one is an air ball from Carter. Ball doesn't go down the second time. But even after that possession, the Hawks may want to consider buying a lottery ticket getting back on the thruway. Not able to make was Guglielmo, and so New Paltz will corral it.
Another easy opportunity missed for the Knights.
Fastball. It did not graze the back of the backboard, so play continues. I didn't realize that there were shot putters in the lineup for New Paltz. I want to say that was Wittenbauer that threw a fastball. Old-time baseball fans may remember Sean Dunston, a shortstop for the Cubs, once had his throw from deep in the hole at Wrigley clocked at 90 miles per hour. Vanderzee. Hamill trying to get it through. Play will continue on. Love looked back. The official said it's okay. He said yes. And no! Offensive foul. All the bingo cards are now in the shredder, and Sister Alba has had to cancel for the night. For the quarter, or pardon me, the half, second half, Mount is shooting 7 of 19. No, it's not the worst I've seen, but that's just the discrepancy right now. They're 7 of 19 from the field here in the second. New Paltz is 15 of 23. New Paltz outscored Mount 28-16 in the third, 12-2 so far here in the fourth, and there's 6:10 left. Wittenbauer. Mullen. Boom! And that's as loud as the Hawks bench has been all day. You can tell in a situation like this who might not be a big scorer, who might not get much playing time. That's Mullen's first bucket of the day.
New Paltz is shooting like the Boston Celtics right now.
This one goes in from Guglielmo. Now the current Boston Celtics are the ones that had McHale and Bird and all those other guys.
Current Boston Celtics. I believe they tied the record recently for most three-pointers in a game as a team.
This one is stuffed by Love. It'll stay with New Paltz. 5:23 is left. Margin is 30. As Love will come out from out. And New Paltz having a seat is Hannah Vanderzee, who's got a big slap in the back from James Seward. He's given many of those over the years, but few I think have been harder than that one. She's had a great second half. Off the front of the rim from Mullen, and Mount will transit it quickly. Guglielmo. Hughes. Phelan. Quinn. And that one's to the invisible swordsman to the Three Amigos. That movie was well before your time. If you don't understand the reference, Colin, I'm okay with that. He doesn't have great hands. Neither does the singing bush. Cashin. Mullen. Got it now. Wittenbauer briefly bobbled it. Mullen. Got it back, but it's stripped away. Here comes Guglielmo. Guglielmo, uncontested layup, and a wise decision by Mullen not to challenge. Inside the final 5 of this one. Unless something out of this world happens here, New Paltz will get its first win of the season. And it'll finally get some home games after this one. This one a bit too long from Mullen. Phelan picks it up. Quinn. No. Hughes wrestles it away. Quinn. Back for Hughes, and Hughes had blinked right, had gone left.
And that play just sums up the Knights' second half.
Yeah, that's probably the most accurate thing either one of us has said all day, unfortunately, for the Knights. Unless something really crazy happens here, they will drop to 2-2 on the season. But again, work in progress. It's still early. I think to borrow a line for the legendary Norm Dale at Hickory High in Indiana. Still get to know each other, trying to figure out who we are and what we can be. Wittenbauer gets that one to go in. Timeout called by Seward. I think basically to call off the Dogs here with 3:37 to go. New Paltz comfortably up by 30. They'll win their first game of the season.
And just as you were saying, it's still early in the season, so the Knights can watch the film from this one and look to bounce back in their next game.
From now until December 10th, you can get 10% off summer sport camps at Mount St. Mary College. You must type this code to receive the discount. Thanks 2024. That's thanks 2024. To get this deal, visit msmc.edu/sportscamps. Again, msmc.edu/sportscamps. Play any sports growing up, Colin?
What you say?
Play any sports growing up?
Not in high school or middle school, but I played a lot of recreational sports, yes.
Any sports camps in college?
Not that I participated in, no.
Heard good things about the sports camps here. That's why when I had the opportunity to come here today, I said, all right, let's see what they're like in a real game situation. The coaches run those camps too. Great opportunity, whether you're just trying to get better or get to a point where maybe Division III might be your best option after high school. And it's not able to finish was Hoyt, but on the rebound, it's put back in by Mullen. 3 minutes left. Donato. Trying to force it inside was Frias. We've got a whistle and a foul called on the floor with 2:58 left. Looks like this one's against Ventry. As I'm looking now to see if everybody is checked in. I believe everybody for New Paltz has now gotten into the game. Hughes puts that one in. I want to say just about everybody from Mount has gotten into the game too. Part of the announcer's job in this instance is to make sure every name gets called. So Ventry kicked it back out. This one's a bit too long from Mullen, but it's rebounded, sent back now for Hoyt. Mullen for Hoyt. Hoyt. Kick back out, swept back. Straightaway three is a bit too wide that time from Ventry, and so we pick back up by Mount as on comes Frias. Yep, this is where I earn my paycheck, to make sure every name gets pronounced properly. Donato, she's still in there. Lets it fly. A bit short. Rebound away from Quinn and picked back up by the Hawks. As not able to make the catch was Ventry because her arms don't bend that way. She's not Jim Carrey, early stand-up. If you know what I'm talking about, thank you. Donato hands it off for Frias. And we've got a whistle. Foul's going to be called here. It'll be against Mullen. That is the fourth against New Paltz. Mount, by the way, already has 5 with 1:46 left. Frias for Donato. Hughes. Inside for Quinn. Yes. That's the type of shot they need to make more of, especially in a situation like this, isn't it?
Definitely, yes. The Knights can definitely use this game as a great learning opportunity.
This one is spilled from Ventry. Picking it back up, trying to get it through as Hoyt could not. And the rebound is controlled by Donato with a buck and a quarter left. Donato. On her is Hoyt. Shades of Bill Lambier. Comes down for Quinn. Can't get it to fall. It's picked up by Ventry. Quickly. This will not be the final possession for New Paltz unless there's an offensive rebound. Ventry. Shifted now for Mullen. Golder. Hoping for Ventry. Hughes is on her with 40 left in the game. Golder kept it on the court. And shooting one from the bridge, and I think it might have grazed through at the end, was Mullen. 32.2 is left. Looking down, if I said every name here. Set maybe one. Mount bringing it back. Possibly the final possession for them. Hughes. Inside of Kane. And drawing some contact is Donato. She'll go to the line. This one is against Cousins. I think I now have a perfect score. Yep. Donato makes the first. 10 points now, 4 of 10 for the field, 2 of 4 for the line now, with 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal and a block. Gets the second. New Paltz has cooled off here in the fourth quarter, but they were 11 of 15 from the field in the third, and are doing the right thing by dribbling out. New Paltz gets its first victory of the season, a convincing win against Mount. Julia Sabatino leads the way for the Hawks, 16 points, 6-11 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals. Does not pick up the triple-double, which in a 40-minute game is awfully hard to do. But she had support all day. As the handshake line wraps up, former player approaching the victorious coach, and she hugs the assistant coach. Jaron Jackson's been part of this journey with James Stewart as well. Marion Dietz and James Stewart have a long conversation before the Hawks go back up the thruway. Hawks had a great game from start to finish, I would say. What are the things you hope that the Knights learned from this game this afternoon?
Definitely showing more effort on the offensive and defensive side of the ball, really. Maybe looking for more high percentage looks, developing better plays to get those better looks.
Just trying to get better with every single bounce of that basketball.
Great way to say it.
Final score here at Kaplan, New Paltz 78, Mount 52. They tell me that dinner is on the way. Quickly and quietly, we must leave. For the Director of Sports Information, Kyle Teixeira. For the dude next to me, Colin Lambert. And for the Director of Athletics at Mount St. Mary College, Shane Bell, I'm Nikolai Busko. You've been watching the Mount St. Mary College Athletics YouTube channel, whether you're just around the corner or halfway around the world. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend.